All the way to stage 4, ENCA reporter Yanka Tolme is on the story. She joins us now live. Yanka, so the power crisis, everyone knows is a reality. What does the DA think a billboard will do?
Well, it's quite interesting, firstly, that they've taken this route again with the idea of a billboard here in Johannesburg. As you remember, last time it didn't go over too well with the families of the Life Esidimeni victims, because they said that the ANC is killing us on the billboard, and they listed the names of the victims, and the families are quite upset. Now, about a month later, they are unveiling today a new billboard. Actually, it's already open behind me. If we could just quickly take a look at it. Less controversial, I think, playing it safe this time. The DA say the ANC has killed the lights, affecting 57 million South Africans, and it's time for the DA, they say, to take their power, basically, like they're claiming that they did to South Africans. So they did say, we're going to hear from the DA. We'll have John Steenhuisen from the DA here later explaining to us why exactly they took this route again. But in the information we got this morning, they're saying that we all know, according to them, who is behind the crisis that Eskom is facing at the moment, and they need to realize that if they want to change it, they have to vote for another party. So this is part of this season leading up to the elections, and the DA using a load shedding this time as part of the election campaign, but definitely, as I've mentioned, playing it a little bit safer, very short and to the point, definitely not such an emotional topic that they chose this time.
But the DA does have some ideas on what it would do with Eskom if it were to come into power. One of the suggestions raised by the leader, Musi Maimane, this week was that what they would do is, instead of a three-way split of the utility, they would split Eskom into two parts, one of them, I should say, being private. But that would not go down well with Labour. So how would they go around that issue?
Well, it has been quite interesting, the issue of privatization. We even heard from the president this week confirming that even the splitting into three does not mean privatization. We've heard from other political parties and from labor unions that this is definitely not the route that they want to take. What the DA is saying, that if you look at the crisis that Eskom's facing and you look at the history of Eskom going back years, according to them, they have to be realistic, saying that there is simply no other way. If you look at the billions of rand of debt that Eskom has, the party is basically appealing to South Africans to trust them with their solution that they are putting forward, seeing as nothing has seemed to work up until now, especially if you take into account that President Cyril Ramaphosa is now in charge, and he was back in 2014 appointed to lead a so-called war room on Eskom. So this has been going on for years and nothing seems to be working. So the DA really playing on this, saying that they do have a solution, even if it does include privatization. It's just gotten to a stage where the party claims that there is no other option.
ENCA reporter Yanka Tolme, thank you.